Bacon can wrap around nearly every type of food you can think of. Chicken, meatloaf, corn on the cob, anything really. And when you add some spice with it, like jalapeno for example, the flavors can really collide to create something amazing. But we may not always have time to actually do some of these bacon wrap recipes ourselves. In this video, I'm giving you a 3-minute review on a bacon wrapped pork tenderloin with jalapeno cornbread coming up. Hey everyone, welcome to the farmhouse. I'm Chris, and in this video we're doing a 3-minute review of the bacon wrapped pork tenderloin with jalapeno cornbread stuffing. I stumbled across this thing at my local H-E-B. Now, you may not be familiar with H-E-B outside of Texas. That's okay. It's our local grocery store, similar to Kroger, Publix, or even Vons for my Cali friends. And in this review, we're going to look at 4 things. Basically, the ways to cook. We're going to actually grill this, but I'll tell you a couple other ways. Ingredients, in case we want to try a homemade version ourselves. Shrinkage, like this is already a small tenderloin, but how much will it shrink when over an open flame? Who knows? We'll find out. Overall taste, and of course, a final rating on it. Let's put 3 minutes on the clock and go. So I'm reading the instructions here on how to cook it, and it looks like you can cook this thing a few ways. The directions, however, say to cook this at 375 degrees for 55 minutes, which seems like a long time for this little thing that weighs in just over a pound, or until we reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees. I get the whole eating undercooked meat warning thing, but come on now. If we want shoe leather, then sure, go for 165 degrees. We're going for a more juicy flavor. So I'm thinking closer to 145, 150 degrees. We could cook this in the oven, and if we were, I would place pork tenderloin on a baker's rack on a pan with a temp of around 400 degrees. This particular pork is right at a pound, so cooking this for about 25 minutes with a turn, about 15-minute mark or so, would probably get the job done. For the grill, I've got the temp at 350 degrees. My grates are greased up with olive oil, and yep, I got some corn roasting on here as well. I'll put it on and close the lid, but I'm going to be turning this thing every 4 minutes until it's cooked thoroughly, which should be about 20 minutes overall. I'll still do an internal temperature check just to be sure that we hit our 145 to 150 degree mark. So let's take a look at the ingredients of this thing. Of course, we have pork tenderloin, cured bacon, cornbread stuffing, cheddar cheese, jalapeno peppers, even some chili powder, and we got some chicken broth with chicken fat, so that's kind of interesting, and that should add some great flavor too. I'm not seeing any MSG, so that's a good thing. Looking here for this pound, the package says about 4 servings, yeah, okay, and 470 grams of salt. A lot of these prepackaged deals have a high salt content, which kind of overrides the flavor. I don't think this is over the top, but we'll see on the flavor after we cook it. All right guys, we got to talk about this. It's called shrinkage, and I'm not talking about that kind of shrinkage. It's when you put your meat on the grill and it kind of shrinks up. Well, let's take a look. Yeah, so we got that. We got a little bit of shrinkage going on, but you know, that's to be expected, I think, but it's okay. Not bad. Probably on a larger pork loin you wouldn't see as much, of course. Time for the taste test. Actually, that's not really bad. That has a really good flavor. It's not bad being prepackaged already. I like the nice kick it has there, full flavor, so that's a little surprising. And overall, it has a very good flavor to it. Not too salty, but still with plenty of flavor. So I like that. Friends, that's 3 minutes and the review of the H-E-B bacon wrapped pork tenderloin with jalapeno cornbread. Alright, here's the deal. Does it save time? Sure it does. It's prepackaged. However, I would actually add thicker cut bacon, and I think maybe some other seasoning on there just to bring out the flavor of the pork a little more and some more heat aspect. But overall, I would give this a solid 3.5. Mainly because it's small. I'm not really sure you're going to get 4 servings out of it. And because the lack of using thicker cut bacon, come on, which I think would add way more flavor. Thanks for watching. If you like this review, give us a big thumbs up, and hey, make sure you subscribe to our channel and leave a comment on the recipes that you'd like for us to try, or even other things that you would like to see us do a review on. Hope your day is awesome wherever you are. Y'all come see us soon. Look how small this thing is. It's not even the size of my hand. It's my hand. Baby, I don't know what I'm saying right now. That's it.